Most beginners quit running. It's a fact. They go too hard, they get hurt, or they get bored. But if you pick the right event, you won't quit. You'll get addicted. Today, I'm giving you the top 5 beginner races in the US that are designed to make you fall in love with the sport. I'm also going to share the one training rule that saves your knees. If you ignore this, you will get injured. It's called the 10% rule, but most people do it wrong. I'll explain exactly how to use it later in the video. And stick around for my number 1 gear recommendation. It is the specific gadget that stops you from running too fast and burning out. And no, it's not the expensive one you think it is. But first, you need a map. I've put my free 8-week beginner training plan and the ultimate race day checklist in the description below. These are the exact tools I use to get off the couch. Grab them now so you aren't guessing. I'm not a lifelong athlete. I spent years as a waitress, carrying heavy trays, moving constantly. But after 2 bad accidents wrecked my back, everything stopped. I took a sedentary desk job, sat in traffic for hours, and the weight piled on. Exercise hurt. I was chronically tired and in chronic pain. It took a doctor who finally listened to me to change my life. We started with walking. 10,000 steps a day. That simple promise helped me lose over 65 pounds. Now, I'm using a Couch to 10K app, and I've actually signed up for my first 10K this April. My discipline is my responsibility, but signing up for these races gives me the why. Race number 1. The Hot Chocolate 15K/5K. This race series happens in cities all over the US, Chicago, San Francisco, Tampa, you name it. It is literally called America's Sweetest race. Why? Because at the finish line, you don't just get water. You get a finisher's mug filled with fondue, hot chocolate, and treats. They have raised massive amounts for Make-A-Wish. When you run this, you are helping grant life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. It's hard to feel tired when you know you're running for a kid's dream. Race number 2. RunDisney 5K or 10K events. If you are scared of being too slow, go to Disney. These races are in Orlando and Anaheim. They're incredibly beginner-friendly because everyone stops to take photos with characters. The pressure is 0. The vibes are 100. Disney races partner with huge charities like the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. You get the magic of the parks, and you fund research to cure blood cancers. Race number 3. The Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. This is the race that changed the world of charity running. It is a 5K that focuses heavily on walking and running. If you are just starting your journey and want to be surrounded by pure love and support, this is it. Obviously, Susan G. Komen, fighting to end breast cancer. As someone who has survived trauma and rebuilt my life, seeing these survivors cross the finish line is the best motivation in the world. Now, before we get to the biggest party race on the list, we need to talk about that training tip. The biggest mistake beginners make is too much, too soon. You feel good in week 2, so you double your mileage. Then in week 3, your knee blows out. The rule: never increase your total weekly mileage by more than 10% from the previous week. In Atomic Habits, James Clear talks about focusing on systems, not goals. The 10% rule is your system. It forces you to grow slowly. It prevents your ambition from breaking your body. If you ran 10 miles this week, you run 11 next week. Not 15. Not 20. 11. Discipline is restraint. Race number 4. The Rock and Roll Running Series. Las Vegas, San Diego, Nashville. If you get bored while running, this is for you. They have live bands playing on stages every single mile. It distracts you from the effort. It's a party on the pavement. A major partner is St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. You run so families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food. That is a powerful reason to keep moving. You need the Garmin Forerunner 55. Here is why. It is built specifically for runners. It has a feature called Pace Pro that tells you if you are going too fast. Remember, most beginners quit because they sprint, get winded, and feel like failures. This watch acts like a coach on your wrist, telling you to slow down so you can actually finish. It's affordable, the battery lasts weeks, and it tracks your health metrics honestly. I've linked it in my Stan store because it was a game changer for my 10K training. And number 5. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution Peachtree Road Race. This is my goal. The world's largest 10K, 60,000 people in Atlanta on July 4th. It is chaotic, it is hot, and it is glorious. Because there are so many people, there is zero pressure to be fast. You're part of a movement. The beneficiary of this race is the Atlanta Track Club, a nonprofit committed to a healthier Atlanta. I'm running my first 10K this April. I want you to join me in this journey. Don't wait for someday. Download my free 8-week training plan and the race day checklist in the description. Hit like if you're ready to start slowly and finish strong, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, which of these races is going on your bucket list? See you at the starting line.